everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And of course today it's the Boxing Day special against Doncaster Rovers, and of course welcome back to George BFC's Christmas calendar. So you may notice that the audio quality is a bit better today, as I've actually got on here, you might be able to hear that, I've got some microphones now. There's all these new tech developments I said that were coming in after Christmas presents, and also my phone's actually on a tripod. It's not balanced on things today, so it may actually look a lot more level as well. I'm not too sure, but anyway, let's get into today's game. So we're starting off with the previous results for Blackpool, and of course we just had a tremendous away fixture win against Wigan Athletic. Amazing. I was there. Atmosphere was brilliant. And we also went on to draw, I always get something wrong, to 2-2 against Lincoln City. Of course, that being another absolutely astronomical result. And of course, we did beat Rotherham 3-0, our first win against Rotherham since 1997. Unbelievable. And we currently sit 22nd. Today's game is a big decider, and I'll get into why. So you look at Doncaster Rovers' previous games. They've had a 5-1 loss against Plymouth, absolutely awful. A 4-3 loss against Cardiff and a 2-0 loss against Stockport. They are getting hammered from left, right and centre, which is a potential banana skin state for Blackpool. With them on terrible results and us doing well, you know, it may be a recipe for Blackpool to slip up. But if we do win, hey, we could easily get out this relegation zone, and you know, we could really set ourselves up for success this season. And let's hope, you know, we can push on and we can push that barrier. Of course, now though, I am heading down to a local soup kitchen called Amazing Grays, where I'm going to be hopefully interviewing the founder and the current chairman of Amazing Grays, and potentially have a look at the amazing work they do. Of course, if you do want to skip straight ahead, but I do advise you not to. I do advise you to stick with us. Please do so. I'll probably put what time the match on the video starts. But anyway, please do advise stick with us. But anyway, let's head down to Amazing Grays and then Bloomfield Road. See you there. With Mark Butcher, he's the founder of Amazing Grays. So I've just got one question for you here straight away. Why did you find Amazing Grays?
Oh, there was a need for it, George.
Yeah.
There was people desperate for a place to come and rest.
Yeah.
I was going out as a street pastor for years, and just taking flasks of coffee and talking to people.
Yeah.
But I soon realised they needed somewhere where people could come in out in the cold, have a bit of food, you know, be treated decent.
So, of course, it's got really successful. Would you say that you're really proud of Amazing Grays at this point?
Yeah, I'm proud of the volunteers more than anything.
Yeah.
They stuck it out over the years, thick and thin. They come day in and day out. I'm not as busy in here anymore as I used to be. Since I got into politics, I've gone in a different way, but I still volunteer here, I still play a part, I still come and clean toilets. I'm still interested, just as interested as I was when I was the chairman of the board. I'm the founder, so, you know, I founded it. This will be our 15th Christmas in a row. So we've not missed any, we've never closed our doors. Even in COVID, we stayed open throughout COVID. When everybody was closed, we stayed in.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
So it was great. You know, I mean, it's been good to watch the volunteers more than anything. And we're building a church upstairs as well.
Yeah, would you say that the church is probably the next big step then for Amazing Grays? I was about to come on to that, would you say?
I would, yeah. When we get that done, hopefully that's going to be finished sometime by April.
Yeah.
But it's took 2 years to build it. We've had some dedicated, committed tradesmen coming helping us. Yeah. You know, I mean, the lads that are doing it now, Lee and Sean, and the guys, they're up there tomorrow. They're here tomorrow working. And
Sean as well, didn't you help Sean as well?
Sean, all the lads that work on the church are lads that Amazing Grays has helped over the years, and that's their way, I suppose, of putting a bit back.
Spreading goodness then. Yeah. Spreads it back into Amazing Grays, which I think is another great thing, isn't it?
I think so. It goes round, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely brilliant. Thank you for speaking to me anyway. Thank you very much.
Happy Christmas.
Mark Butcher, everyone. Thank you very much. Here with Abby Butcher, who's the current chair. Of Amazing Grays. So obviously you've taken over about a year now, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
How have you found it?
Well, to be fair, it feels just like a continuation of what we was already doing. It's been a tough ride. Everybody's struggling at the minute, and it's been hard.
Would you say that this is something that you are incredibly passionate about, something you're just going to keep doing and not stop? no matter circumstances.
I feel I can say that at this time. I've done 14 years and it hasn't changed, so I can't see me quitting on it anytime soon, put it that way.
I've got a question myself. How have you found, as I've already said to my viewers, I've been here for Duke of Edinburgh. How have you found me being here?
Oh, you've been fantastic, George. George has been the best volunteer ever.
Thank you very much. Well, there's Abby Butcher, the Chair of Amazing Grace. I'm currently here at Amazing Grace. I'm loving using these new microphones for media purposes. I just thought I'd highlight, you know, the goodness that we see in our town. You know, people doing this for 14 years. The 15th Christmas, you know, that Amazing Grace has been operating their services. It's just loads of people had to bear out the background of it. Of course, quite a few people here are vulnerable, but you know, it's just absolutely brilliant. You know, seeing these local communities doing things like that. It's just absolutely fantastic. Right, so I'm walking out of Amazing Grace now to the ground. It's about 2:30. Might be a bit late actually today, which is unlike me almost, but you know, it's absolutely brilliant though to see that just people, you know, just helping people. That's all that was about really, and just advertising it. It's something to show off what Blackpool is capable of, what people around here do for other people, which I think's, you know, just brilliant. And we've got tremendous local communities here in Blackpool, and I just wanted to show that today. Right, so I'm now inside of Bloomfield Road. Of course, very excited and awaiting now today's game to start. It's looking really good. I've seen the lineup. I didn't give you my prediction actually. I just remember so much has gone on with these new microphones, this new stand, you know, this stuff at the soup kitchen today. So it's just been really, really manic. So I'm going to give you a prediction now. I'm going 3-0. I think it's going to be a big digit. I'm not going to go as ambitious as Wigan. I was too ambitious there. Ball just nearly hit me in the head. But yeah, so I am going ambitious. I won the poll. Grant McCann down there, the Doncaster Rovers manager. Incredibly good. I mean, he's done really well with Doncaster. You know, just want to point out to that. Great manager there, Grant McCann. Quite catch on camera, but we had a really close chance just then with George Honeyman just clips the back of the net. It was best chance I think that we've seen all game. We can do better though, just need more intensity, we need to apply more pressure. Great goal just scored, not sure who scored it. I think it was Bloxham, yeah, who ended up tapping it in. A fast break down the right hand side and in the back of the net. I think that goal was largely due to Imre. If it was Imre that ran down the right hand side, just the ball was given to Imre or whoever and just ran straight down. I was like, oh God, you know, I need to press play. And the ball was in the back of the net. What I could do about that one, but you know, absolutely unbelievable. For, you know, Tom Bloxham, Ash Fletcher, we don't need goal scorers. I think I highlighted this on my January transfer special the other day, you know. It's more defensive midfielders, more centre-backs, you know, Ikekwe, Lee Evans, you know, potentially should be going, but you know, brilliant goal there just scored from Tom Bloxham and in part Danny Imre. We were very unlucky there, weren't we, with Albie Morgan, I must say. I mean, the game had gone completely quiet until that shot. Well, it hasn't been the best of games, but, you know, we're 1-0 up and you'll take it at the end of the day. How many games we won, how many games we unbeaten now, it's just getting really good, I think. But, you know, just can't take our foot off the pedal just yet in this game. We need to actually be building up pressure, I think. A very close chance, didn't we, there with Danny Imre? I mean, he managed to get the ball into the box, didn't he? And it was very, very close. CJ Hamilton just heading it. But, you know, there has been some good moments. Fraser Horsfalls with a big presence at the back, you know, managing to stop all of the Doncaster Rovers players. And we're actually in the box now. And the ball is with James Husband. It's gone into Tom Bloxham. And it was very nearly 2-0. And there are shouts of handball for a penalty. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but anyway, we're looking good. Just been given 3 added minutes for the rest of this first half. You know, it has been a very alright. I'll go with first half. I'll probably do it more in depth at half time. You know, I think it'll probably go to half time 1-0 the way things are going. Right, so it's half-time here at Bloomfield Road. Blackpool 1, Doncaster Rovers 0. There has been absolute pros and cons. That because, you know, there have been some moments in this game where, you know, we've not been fighting as much as I would like. It's been quite boring, I'd say, to be fair, in the first half. But, you know, I felt very much the same at the Wigan away game, but I just didn't want to say it because I thought, you know what, 10th in the league, 0-0 at the time, is probably quite good. But, you know, today, you know, it's not cutting it. But hopefully, you know, in the second half, we always do some reason, perform better in the second half. We come and, you know, pull something out of the bag. And hopefully maybe it's 2, 3, 4, maybe even 0. Who knows? But anyway. Great goal, wasn't it? Scored by Tom Bloxham, ran down the line by Imre. I mean, we've had some amazing chances in this game. It's been absolutely phenomenal. We just need to build on it. Just needs to be more intense. Hopefully we can see it in the second half. We're on the pool. We're underway in this cold second half. It's absolutely freezing in the stadium. Let's just hope for a better second half, better than the first. You know, even though we're winning, you know, this is a team that's 23rd, we're 22nd, but really we shouldn't be with the football we're playing. So, you know, let's show Doncaster what we're about. It's had a very close chance, so you've seen Danny Imre got the ball. He's an unbelievable player, you know, he's really dominating the game. Gets the ball into the box, you know, very unlucky. Unbelievable start, really, second half. But, you know, you just need to keep that intensity, we need to keep that tempo, just need to keep going with it. There's great atmosphere in here. A lot of fans are chanting for Charlie Patino to be signed up now as well, so who does know, to be fair. But, you know, just a bit more intensity towards Doncaster on the pitch, I think would be good. You know, we need to be a bit more in the faces, and we're giving them a bit too much time to relax in some areas where we should be on the front foot, we should be pressing them. But anyway, still some more work to do, but we're getting there today. Let's just hope for a good result. Doncaster have been in our box more than us, and we've been in theirs recently. They are really getting into the game, and their fans are getting behind them, so maybe that could spell something good for Doncaster Rovers. But we're still in this, you know, 1-0 up. Definitely can see us winning this and getting 3 points. I just think to be secure in this, we do need to get that second goal. A triple substitution not too long ago for Blackpool, but Doncaster in this game more than us, I would argue now, and if they were to score, it would come within the next 5 minutes. I highly do think that. Yeah, very unlucky chance. Scott Banks a moment ago. I mean, he just scarred the ball if you saw that. Not too sure, but you know, 78 minutes gone now. We're really getting towards the end of this game. Pressure's mounting on Blackpool more than Doncaster. Of course, we have everything to lose, so it's really getting on us. Doncaster currently up at our end with a throw-in. You know, it's getting really intense. I say as well, the Blackpool fans have been absolutely brilliant today. It's sung from the beginning to the end, a bit like what it used to be in those championship years. It is getting back to that standard. Whoever is behind the fans, who backs the fans, who goes, walks the fans, fist bumps them like Crutchley used to. I was there at Wigan, that was an amazing moment. But anyway, so we get the 3 points today, and he can do another fist bump. Tell you what, we were so lucky just a moment ago, weren't we, to stop Doncaster from scoring. I mean, Peacock Farrell was all over the place, like trying to stop the ball, and eventually he did. That might have just got us the game, I'm not too sure, but unbelievable goalkeeping from Peacock Farrell. Added minutes have been given. It's going to be a nail biter, I think. Doncaster have got a corner. Let's just hope. They've taken a corner, but it was a throw-in actually. But I'm going to stay on whilst this corner's being taken. Let's just hope it doesn't go in. So, corner's going in. It went in low and it's been cleared away. And it's been headed. But you know what? That was actually a throw-in. That wasn't supposed to be a corner. But Doncaster are heading back into the box. It's been chipped. It's gone back out. But anyway, we need to keep them out. It'd be great if we could break and have another goal. Oh, we got it in the end, 1-0 win. I'm gutted I didn't get that goal now. I thought it would have been the only goal of the game. But an absolutely thrilling game, of course. Check my mics on, yeah, it is. But, you know, I'm getting used to all these new tech updates, you know, it's very tricky. But absolutely fantastic result today, you know, unbelievable. Wonder if we will get a fist bump. Me and Everett. I think he's going over now. We'll see if we get a fist bump off.